Let your natural warmth attract, but show vulnerability too. Keep your pride in check if disagreements arise, and make romance fun again. Playfulness heals and strengthens those bonds.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Dawn Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Leo, this week in your social energy, it's vibrant and magnetic. You're likely to be the center of attention at gatherings, and people are drawn to your warmth, enthusiasm, and playful spirit. This is an excellent time to strengthen friendships, host events, or simply enjoy being around others who lift your mood. Midweek, you may feel a strong desire to make new connections or rekindle old ones. Be open to both, but ensure your interactions are balanced. Don't let the spotlight overshadow meaningful conversations. Don, what does tarot have for social?
Interesting. I got the moon card.
Ooh.
It is not the first time the moon card come out for social, by the way. But the first, and that's the first card. The second card out is a 6 of Wands, and the third card out is a 4 of Cups. So what we're seeing here is this week, don't be surprised if you're going to receive an invitation, something you hadn't planned, because this is the universe giving you a little gift that's going to get you back in touch with some people you've known for a while, and you're kind of like used to lead the social circle, but for some reason you kind of slipped off your throne a little bit. Maybe you got involved with just life in general or with family or whatever. I don't know. But again, it's an invitation from somebody in the past, somebody who wants to bring you back into like a friendship circle and maybe like a reunion situation. This could even be, don't be surprised if you get an invitation to a school reunion or like a high school reunion or a college reunion or a fraternity reunion. This could be also something about maybe an annual gala type situation. So you're going to an annual gala, and this is the time where you connect with these people and you don't see them most of the year. So this is going to be an interesting event. Again, the timing is perfect because you're in the mood and you definitely need to get out there and you need to shine and you need to rise to the occasion. This is again you rising to the occasion. You need to rise to the occasion. You need to make the most of this time. There's something going to happen. And I don't know whether there's something special that's going to happen during this event that really gives you a boost in confidence and maybe again it's just remembering who you used to be and all those things and who you can still be if you open your heart and soul to go back to that same energy. But social is good social week, very good social week, and accept invitations, accept the invitation.
All right, that's wonderful. Let's go on to finances. Leo, this week your finances may be influenced by ambition and opportunities for growth. You could be inspired to pursue a new project, investment, or side venture that promises rewards, but caution is necessary. Research thoroughly before committing. Avoid letting pride or impulse push you to a risky decision. Midweek, an unexpected opportunity may appear that aligns with your skills or your passions. Take time to weigh potential outcomes carefully before moving forward. Don, what do the cards say?
You have me intrigued. I'm wondering, wow, what's happening? That's cool. I like, it's interesting, Ms. Bonnie, before we move on, I like the fact that Leo is taking the time. Remember, we've had a few different readings so far where people were being warned not to take the joint, not to be the risky venture because their impulse was to do that. So I love the fact that we're finally having a sign where somebody's adult enough to say, you know what? Think through it. Yeah. I love it. Hey, folks, if you're facing the same situation, if you're facing a situation where you need to think through, or even if you're not facing it now, when you face a situation and you think you have to work through it, what is your process? Share with us your process on how you go through these things, how you break them down to help you figure things out. And the reason why we ask that you share is not because we're only voyeurs. We're curious, but at the same time, maybe other people can learn from what you do because maybe what they do doesn't work so well, or better yet, maybe they can take part of what you do and part of what they do and create something that's even better than what they're going. So again, help other people by sharing this information with us. We'd appreciate it. Now back to this. I have an Ace of Cups, loving that energy, Ace of Cups. And that is that new idea, I think, Ms. Bonnie. I think that there is an idea, an investment, a new way of doing an investment maybe, or a new opportunity coming along. And this is a good thing. This really is. That doesn't mean you don't do your homework. We just had a conversation. Yes, do your homework. But oh, I love this. Question is, I'm going to leave it up to you. This is a Wheel of Fortune card, and the Wheel of Fortune card is all about, again, you spinning the wheel, taking that risk. And who knows, you may rise to the occasion and have a winning situation and get that winning cup. But again, you spin the wheel, and look at the cups there. I love this too. So again, we're talking cups, 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 cups. So new something's coming along, spin the wheel, give it an opportunity, at least give the thought of it an opportunity, run it through, see if it works. I love this, Five of Wands. A lot of people are going to be competing with the same idea. Don't be surprised if you are being asked to become part of something that other people also want to be part of. And so it's like, hey, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. There's other people here. But don't be surprised if other people, again, are interested in the same thing that you are interested in. However, again, don't make decisions quickly and rashly. This is the warning. Do not make irrational decisions. Do not make quick decisions. Make decisions that work properly. Make sure they're balanced in your budget, because this is a budget card. Make sure that they are they're balanced. They make sense. If the numbers don't work, say no. I don't care how good it sounds. If it doesn't work, if the numbers do not work, walk away. And if you get that twinge, that little feel of energy, like, I'm not sure, go with it, because your spirit is talking to you and it's saying something. But this is a new venture. This is a great thing, and it's the beginning of something that's going to grow. So I get there's two aces here, Miss Bonnie. I'm thinking whatever it is, it's going to be good. It really is.
Oh.
But do your homework.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Leo, let's look at romance and love.
There.
We're going to start with the moon. And this week on Tuesday, October 7th, we have a full moon in Aries. Now, of course, we have to go backwards. Okay, so let's go all the way back to April 8th of 2024. That's when we had the new moon in Aries. Then we move forward to January 6th of 2025, and we had the first quarter, and that's when you did all of the work. So now we have the full moon where you can see everything, and if something's not to your liking, then you need to change it at that time. Then next year on July 7th of 2026, we'll have the last quarter. And that's when you celebrate your success and turn away and wait for the next new moon. Now the void, of course. All right. On the 7th at 6:23 in the evening, we have a void beginning. It will end about 11 hours later on the 8th at 5:13 a.m. Then again on the 10th at 12:30 in the morning, it will begin. And at 5:12, it will end. That was short. Then again on the 12th at 2:55 a.m., we have a void, of course, beginning, and it will end at 6:37 a.m. that same day. So nothing really, really bad, nothing super, super long. So our void, of course, seems to be getting back to more of a normal pattern. All right. Well, Leo, let's look at romance and love. Your romantic life gets a spark of passion this week. If you're in a relationship, you may feel inspired to rekindle the excitement by planning something bold or memorable with your partner. Your warmth and playfulness will naturally draw them closer. But remember to also give space for their needs and desires to shine. For you single Leos out there, this is a magnetic week. Your charm is heightened and others are likely to notice your confidence. A new admirer could enter your orbit through social settings, creative spaces, and even chance encounters. The attraction will be strong, but ask yourself if it's built on more than just surface chemistry. Dawn, tell me what the cards say.
I got a question for you, Miss Bonnie, because you know I am not the astrology guy. You are the astrology queen. But knowing, again, just knowing a little bit about Leo and how, again, they are a force to be reckoned with and they're a take charge. Can they actually step back? Can they actually take other? I mean, is it easy for them to take into the, because you talked about them giving, stepping back a little bit and listening
It's
to.
not easy, but yes, they
Yeah.
can.
Okay. Yeah. I've known a few Leos in my life and
Yeah, they're very bold.
yes, and they don't like stepping backwards. Not usually. No. They do roar. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're talking love now, right?
Yes, we're in love here.
Just checking. Just checking. Oh, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
It's a journey.
Next. Like a Page of Cups. That's kind of nice, I guess, if you have it there. And then the third card out is the Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands. Oh, there's work to be done. Yeah, continue on. I think that if you're in a relationship right now, I think you're in a bit of a lull. I think you're in a bit of a period where things just, they're not bad. I'm not saying they're necessarily bad, but they're not the best either. They're just kind of in a lull. Okay. And have you lost your way? Are you trying to find your way? And is this part of you maybe going through a crisis, of faith or a crisis of age, thinking, midlife crisis, I don't know. Or could this be even just a feeling of seeing what's on the other side and thinking, oh my gosh, that person's so much better than this and this and that. Again, it's not, the question is, and this is a Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is just saying there's information that comes in all the time, but that doesn't mean because we are inundated with all these images and inundated with all these ideas and thoughts that we need to change and shift things up. I just don't think change is in your best interest right now. You need to stay the course. Okay, so if things aren't working, you need to do the work. This is the Knight of Rods. You need to do the work. Put it into your relationship and help your relationship grow. Okay. You need to show the person why you guys got together to begin with, why you were a family, why it worked so long. And you need to be convincing yourself of the same thing, because the problem isn't it that what I'm getting again is it me, 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 me. Stop being the me. Think about we. Okay. The person you're with, they put a lot into this. Question is, Leo, are you so much about you that you can't seem to see that? So that's what I'm getting. If you're not in a relationship right now, I got to come back to this card again. This isn't the week for it. You're not. I don't see this week as being the week that brings you a new relationship. You may find a connection initially this week, and that connection may need to take some time to develop, and it may grow into something nice, which could ultimately lead to a situation of a long-term commitment. But again, the love is not instantaneous, and this is not the week for that, oh, I saw somebody, fell in love, we're getting married. No, this ain't it. This is a week where you're just going to have to it's a building week. It's a rebuilding week. And that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
I blew a bubble right there. I just,
well, no, because we were talking about rekindling some things, so that means that there's a lull, and for the singles, the chance encounter, but it could just be surface chemistry. So
yeah,
be cautious.
Or something that takes a while to make it come to build into something specific. So yes, indeed. Well, with that said, Miss Bonnie, how can folks show us a little love too?
Oh, well, there's this magic button down in the lower right-hand corner. It says love. Oh, I'm sorry. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. That means love to us. And set that notification bell to all, and you'll get a little message anytime we post or go live. Now, if you've done that on my channel, Your Love Goddess, hop over to Dawn's channel, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and do the same thing there. Hit that subscribe button and set the bell. Now, when you're done with both of those, third time's the charm, go to Cards and Constellations, and please help us grow our channel. Hit subscribe or love and set that notification bell. And then, even better, share the video out, because it will help others. You'd be surprised how many people down the road we'll go, oh, that resonates with me.
And when you leave comments, believe me, we do respond to every comment. We do respond. And we appreciate any comments you offer. Again, because it's not just about enlightening us, it's enlightening the community as a whole. And that's what we're building here, is a community of love, light, and understanding. So with that said, we are passing on to you and your family from Miss Bonnie and hers, me and mine, love, light, and blessings. And we'll throw the word understanding in there as well. Until next week, again, stay strong, keep pushing forward. And you know what? Ultimately, it's all going to work out in the end, because that's what life does. All right.